Haiti is getting ready to open up against a most difficult foe, the U.S. national team. Just saw Shane O'Neill, number 5. He's property of the Colorado Rapids, one of 6 players who play on MLS sides. The captain's involved in the coin toss. Caleb Stanko wearing the captain's armband for the U.S. under-20s. And Jude Saint-Louis is the captain of Haiti. Starting lineups first for Haiti.
Yeah, we don't know too much about this Haiti lineup, but we do know a couple of them involved in the development academy system in USA. John Estrama and Avin St. John, both playing for New York Red Bulls. They're the top team in the Northeastern Conference, so they have experience playing against a lot of these US players.
Haiti did well in qualifying. Now they're on the big stage. Here's the USA with Cody Cropper in goal.
Yeah, we expect to see a 4-3-3 system. Luis Gil, Benji Joya, and Will Trapp, very capable midfield three. And then up front, Mari Rodriguez, Daniel Cuevas, and the player who has the potential to be the player of this tournament, number 7, LA Galaxy's Jose Villarreal.
And one of the greatest players to ever play for the U.S. national team, Tab Ramos, coaching in his first major tournament, trying to get his team to the Under-20 World Cup held in Turkey later this summer.
I think anybody that's seen Tab Ramos play will know you would expect the U.S. to play a very attractive style of football going forward.
Jafeth Pereira from Panama is your match referee. Getting ready to kick off the Under-20 Championship. Starts today, ends on March 3rd in Puebla, Mexico. U.S. trained in Mexico, played a couple of friendlies against Panama to get acclimated to the conditions there, and they trained at even a higher altitude before moving their operations to Puebla earlier this week. We are underway with USA in the red and white stripes, white shorts. Haiti is in blue. The U.S. will play it on the wing. Javan Torre is the left back. He wears number 14. 2 central defenders will be O'Neill and Stanko, and Oquono will start at the right back.
It's interesting, Torre is a player who's played a lot at center back throughout his youth career, but pushed onto that left-hand side because he is left-footed, so gives good balance to the back four. Very athletic player.
Be a throw-in for Haiti. That's the captain, Saint-Louis. One in the air by the U.S. We're looking for a possession-style team. Tab Ramos was saying he wants players comfortable and confident on the ball, not afraid to take things over when the going gets tough.
Well, he has that in the players he's picked. Luis Gil, Benji Joya, all very good going forward and all want the ball at their feet as well.
Left there inside the box, but there was no call made. The ball was cleared all the way upfield. On the turn, that's John Lee trying to leave it off. The U.S. looking to break up the play, but instead it's taken back by Ora and knocked out for another throw-in.
Well, Tab Ramos also said, JP, expects Haiti to play in a 4-5-1, very defensive system. You saw the U.S. pressing high very early there. Oquono, the fullback, almost halfway inside the attacking half of the field.
Throwing for Maurice, who plays for the club side Valencia in Haiti. Most of the players play for clubs in their own country in terms of Haiti. A couple of players play in France. When you contrast that to the U.S., their players are playing professionally, 13 of them all over, including 3 in Mexico. Down that left flank, some room there. Is that going to be called? The referee's pointing to the spot. The U.S. has drawn a penalty.
That's a great run from Cuevas. We know he's a talented player going forward, very powerful. Made it difficult for the defender. Definite contact. Absolute certainly as a penalty. And what a start for the U.S. Powerful run. Maybe a hint of whether that contact started just on the edge or maybe outside the box, but the momentum carried Cuevas forward. Absolutely no doubt there was contact.
Cuevas is one of the 3 players who play their club soccer in Mexico at Santos Laguna. That's Herculez Gomez's team, although he plays on the reserves. A big test for Elusma. Here in the 3rd minute, U.S. looking to strike, and on the penalty, they are on the board.
Very calm, puts the keeper the wrong way. Luis Gil making no mistake. And it's a perfect start because even though the U.S. come in as favorites, it can be nerve-wracking these opening games in the tournament. Cuevas with the run, and then Luis Gil dispatches the penalty ever so calmly. Slots it beyond the goalkeeper into the corner. It could be a long day for Haiti now.
19-year-old plays for Real Salt Lake. Very cool with that penalty to give his side the lead. They're expecting him to play a major role in this tournament. They get the gift in the early penalty. In the early lead, we'll see how Haiti responds. From the flank, St. Jean try to get that one forward. It's going to be a goal kick for Cody Cropper.
Cuevas, Villarreal, and Mario Rodriguez, the front three, all capable of running at that back four, like we saw from Cuevas. Just keeps Haiti sitting that little bit deeper. They can't push up because all the players have pace as well. It's a very talented US lineup.
Cropper, who plays for Southampton, as part of the Ipswich Town Reserve program, sends this one forward. Haiti trying to get some possession. Tab Ramos, the USA's head coach, says, we know we're going to have to defend in this game. He doesn't want to give Haiti too much time on the ball when they get it. Certainly he wasn't expecting that early goal on the penalty.
It's going to be interesting to see how the midfield three line up for Tab Ramos. Wiltrap expected to be the holding player, allowing Gil and Benji Joya, another one of those players playing his trade at Santos Laguna, and very capable on the ball. Allows him to get possession. Benji Joya can also drift out to the flanks as well. Was a winger in his development academy days.
It's Alusma, 19-year-old goalkeeper for Haiti, beaten once by Gil. A weak one in the box is cleared away easily by Ora.
And not the greatest of ball from Villarreal. He played very well last year when he was brought into the lineup for the LA Galaxy, and a lot of hopes from this year as well.
To qualify for the 13th FIFA Under-20 World Cup. They didn't make it the last time around. That's Tab Ramos, far right of your screen. He's got an experienced staff with him as well. Manuel Navarro is the head coach of Haiti. And the U.S. is going to get a corner kick with Gil over to take it. Rodriguez is up. Joya is up. At the near post, it was cleared away and then sent right back in off a deflection. Should be an easy grab, and it is for Elusma.
It's a second per delivery off a set piece. We saw the free kick from Villarreal. Same from the corner on Gil, not beating that first defender. Not giving the big central defenders to come forward for those set pieces the opportunity to attack the ball.
Wiltrap, who plays for Columbus, lost the ball. U.S. gets it back. They've got the 1-0 lead. That's a bit too far in front. Rodriguez was the intended target. Joya missed on that. Kept on the ground. Could be a chance here. Cropper comes out. That's deflected. He was pretty fortunate there on the run made by Cherie Jonley.
Looks to me like Cropper could have let that one come all the way through and picked it up with his hands.
Over the top. U.S. now scrambling back. The cross by Maurice. Cleared right up the middle. U.S. looking to settle it and then move it out toward the flank. It'll be settled there. Played into space, but all the way back to goal. Elusma. With Mario Rodriguez threatening in front of him.
Well, there you saw for the first time U.S. still pressing high, and Haiti do have pace in their lineup. Almost getting him behind, but I felt Cropper could have let that ball come all the way through to his box and picked it up quite comfortably.
Big at 6'4", 200. He's a 20-year-old goalkeeper. They brought 3 goalkeepers on this trip because Cropper will leave after the quarterfinals. Remember, it's the 4 quarterfinal winners or the 4 semifinalists that qualify for the Under-20 World Cup. So once that's done, Cropper will go back to Southampton. Either way. Other 2 goalkeepers, Kendall McIntosh and Zach Steffen. Ball's going to be too far in front of Cuevas. It's a goal kick for Elusma.
The US midfield three haven't done a good job so far, just getting the ball down and getting it moving. Will Trapp has that holding midfield and needs to set the tempo in there.
Held up on the right side by Ora. Looking for space up the middle and now finding it as the USA retreats. Maurice looks, plays that in front. Cleared wide. Haiti has looked dangerous now the last couple of times down the field.
Well, that's an excellent ball from Jean-Maurice, and he's get it in behind that US back four. Again, they're playing very high, leaving space in behind and not getting pressure on the ball. And that's added up to a couple of good Haiti attacks. The US have got the early lead, but haven't played well since.
Off that corner, and that clears the box. It was taken by Saint-Jean. Haiti will try to put it right back into the box. It was there for Astama. It's cleared away. And the USA had a fortunate clearance from a defender back there. Otherwise, it's 1-1. Tab Ramos was giving praise to Haiti, and it wasn't false praise the way we've seen them play here.
That's two good spells again. The US back four not looking so good. Shane O'Neill and Caleb Stanko maybe haven't played too many games together as a central defensive partnership. At this level, you don't have time to learn on the job. You have to be better defensively.
Well, they're missing a couple of key central defenders too. Will Packwood injured, Walter Zimmerman also injured, and John Anthony Brooks not cleared by his club team, Hertha Berlin. So they've got Stanko playing there, and he's normally a defensive midfielder.
Another player, Oscar Sorto, who has been involved in the U-20 system, another LA Galaxy player who can play right back or central defender. A lot of talent to choose from, but the issue when you're talking about defenders is they need to work in understanding, and so far the US have looked vulnerable at the back.
Alan Torre just finished off his freshman year at UCLA. Will take this throw in. Into the box it goes. It bounced a couple of times, but no harm done there. And Haiti will pick it right back up near the corner flag. It's deflected out. It's the USA's ball.
Alan Torre too on that left-hand side is a lot of his development academy career as a centre back as well. Very athletic.
Guarno's throw in. He'll get it back. He's out of UNC on that right flank. Held up there. Sent in by Villarreal. Plays for the LA Galaxy. CUEVAS stopping. Laying it back out. Quick shot taken well wide of Elusma.
We saw that time San Luis drifting off CUEVAS. They want to get too tight because he's seen the pace of CUEVAS going forward. There's a good layback from the winger.
USA leading on an early goal from Luis Gil on a penalty kick. Difference in the game thus far. Haiti seemed to have recovered from that, playing with some confidence on the ball. Long distance shot was too ambitious. It'll be a throw-in for St. Louis.
Well, you can see CUEVAS staying very high in the attack, so there's a big gap between he and Avan Torre on that left-hand side, and Haiti have exploited it a couple of times.
Not much room in that right flank. It's coming all the way back into the Haiti end of the field. Alexander tries the long ball, and the offside flag was up.
At stages like this in the game, GP, where you'd like to see Will Trapp just get on the ball and start to set the tempo and set the tone. We haven't really seen sustained spells of possession so far for the US, and should be far superior in terms of talent.
Cropper will send this one forward. He's going to give the ball back to Haiti, a team that has never qualified for an under-20 World Cup. And despite their improvement, they wouldn't be among the two favorites in this group. Costa Rica and the U.S. would be considered the two favorites. On the chase back at the other end, it's taken over by Will Trapp. Out of the University of Akron, homegrown player signed by the Columbus Crew. So many great talents produced at the University of Akron. Caleb Porter, the coach there, now coaching Portland in Major League Soccer in his first season there. The long throw-in from Torre. Cleared easily by Haiti. Okuono First man back on it for the U.S. Triple team on this near wing as the ball was taken away from Luis Gil. Fights to win it back. Could not get there against Baudolin. There's a chance at the other end, broken up. U.S. had two players back there deep. On the cut, Ora to the outside, Maurice. They are finding some space. Into the box, it's headed away. It had the USA on their heels a bit.
Well, that all started with Luis Gil being out fought for possession, but then the two central defenders again getting lost. Shane O'Neill coming across to cover for Caleb Stanko. They have not looked comfortable so far.
Haiti will put it back into play on that last whistle. It was Joya for the obvious foul. Free kick from Saint-Jean out of the New York Red Bulls Academy at the high school in the New Jersey area. They're going to get a corner kick out of this.
Well, it was such a poor delivery that the wall weren't expecting it to come on that side and inadvertently put it out for a corner kick. But the US, after that early goal, have not looked very good in possession so far.
The 18-year-old midfielder sends it across. Quick shot taken. Cropper stopped that one. Sends that one well over the halfway line. Villarreal on that far side. Joya cuts it and gave it right away. Now the U.S. must retreat. Saint-Jean gave it right back.
And a couple of times Cropper's got on the ball and he's looked to go long. I'd prefer with this lineup to see the U.S. try build out of the back. Go through the midfielders.
Will trap. Up the wing, far side. Cuevas sends it back. Torre. Gil. Over the top. Cuevas settles it. Crosses. Knotted down and cleared out. If that was deflected out, that should be a corner. Villarreal feels he should have had one. The defense of Voltaire.
Well, Voltaire doesn't get on the ball, but his jump just puts Villarreal off because Villarreal doesn't get to see it on the very last second.
That was assistant coach Brian Bliss, who's the technical director of the Columbus Crew.
That was good play again from Cuevas. He's looked dangerous every time he's got on the ball on that left-hand side.
th minute off the U.S. corner. Right to the middle, knotted down. And what an opportunity. Gil was among three players close to it.
Well, he timed his run well. Started at the edge of the box. It looked like Haiti defending zonally. So just attack the center of that zone. Unmarked. He'll be disappointed. Should hit the target from there.
He's 19 years of age, joined Real Salt Lake at the age of 16, and he keeps getting more and more playing time under Jason Kreis. And this year, with the trade of Will Johnson to Portland, he's expected to get even more.
Well, we mentioned this. I think Real Salt Lake have handled his nurtureship very well. Jason Kreis, a good manager, and he knows you bring these young players along, and year by year he's got better and better, and this could be the breakout year in MLS for Luis Gil.
Haiti will have the ball. Gil is the only goal scorer. Penalty kick unofficially 4th minute of this first half. Maurice with the throw in. Augusmat got it forward. Several up in the attack in blue for Haiti. That's Ora. Baudolin. Baudolin hasn't been a factor so far, but he's the player that the USA spoke about yesterday in terms of a player to try to control. Rodriguez, 3 in the attack for the U.S. Brings it into the middle. Tackled away. It's a nice job by Charles Alexander.
Well, the issue for Rodriguez, both his runners went in the same direction. Villarreal and Cuevas. He wanted one to stay wide on that left-hand side to give width in attack.
Time the long ball on the offside on Haiti. Rodriguez is another player that started out with the LA Galaxy in their youth system.
One of those young players that decided to go the European route into Germany, as a lot of young players seem to do. Very talented striker. And that one is not offside.
No. Poor
defending again, but they sold a step to the assistant referee, but you can't rely on the assistant referee to bail you out every time. It's US back 4. If they were up against better opposition today, and that's no disrespect to Haiti, but they may have already been scored upon.
We'll play Costa Rica in a few days on February 22nd. They may be tested more. In the middle of the field, no foul was called, and Haiti will take possession once more. They get it out wide, and now the flag goes up on Ora. Had 1 goal scored in under 20 qualifying.
That one looks like the linesman got that call correct. And he didn't need to be offside because he's got 15, 20 yards of space if he just checks his run. It is worth mentioning, of course, JP, arguably one of the best U-20 players, Mark Pelosi, not involved through injury.
Yeah. Inside for Joya. Broke his leg in an under-19 game on Sunday for Liverpool. That's unfortunate. He was not going to be a part of this team, but certainly part of the under-20 World Cup, assuming the USA qualifies.
Yeah. Close to a call-up. I speak with some of the coaches, the U-team coaches at Liverpool. They love not only his skill level, but his work rate and his attitude in training every day. Mark Pelosi certainly one for the future. We wish him the best with his injury recovery.
It's tough for him personally as well as the team. They would have counted on him as one of the better players. Haiti on the ball. 20 minutes gone. Your thoughts on the way it's gone so far?
Well, US have the lead, and that's the positive. I don't think they've looked too good defensively. When you have the likes of Cuevas, they're always a threat on that counter-attack.
And the advantage call, Mario Rodriguez straight through and try to continue his run. Broken up, Maurice sends it forward. Now looks to get the return and does from Augusmat.
So one thing about that US front three, all players that like to dribble and go at defenders. No real player to link off. Seen it a couple of times from Mario Rodriguez. Taking too many touches.
John Lee. And the US will take it over. Joya. Ball sends the USA back to recover. Cody Cropper is there.
Not midfield three, hasn't developed a set shape so far either. Joya's looked out of sorts at times when he's got possession. And Will Trapp really hasn't dictated the tempo of the game like he should.
It's a short tournament. We mentioned just 2 games in the group stage, unlike other big competitions where you're playing at least 3 games in the group stage. So if you have a bad first game, it could be the end of you.
Yeah, well, it would be difficult if it was only the top team going through, but it balances out given 2 teams from each group go to the quarterfinals.
Coming all the way back to goal to Elusma. And Cropper will call for that. Okuono on the right side. Forced back by Estama. That's Stanko. Plays for Freiburg, the reserve team. That's the 4th division of Germany. We're throwing now for Haiti. Maurice getting it into play for Alexander. This time Ramos, a veteran of 3 World Cups, 81 caps, and the first player ever signed by Major League Soccer with the old New York, New Jersey Metro Stars. That's Gill keeping it on the ground for Cuevas. A step behind the defender. Help is coming. Rodriguez made the run. Cuevas doesn't see him. Now played across, knocked out for a corner.
Well, poor Ju St. Louis. Every time he's one-on-one with Daniel Cuevas, he's left for dust. Cuevas very direct. Almost creating another goal-scoring opportunity. He's been the bright spot so far for the US going forward. Not just winning the penalty, but also a couple of good crosses as well.
Luis Gil taking this USA corner in the 24th minute. First they'll sort out this problem in front with Torre and Jean-Lee. Waiting on the referee's whistle. And swinger from Gill, and that's cleared away.
Second corner again, not beating that near post man. It will not make Tab Ramos happy. You have the likes of Havon Torre, who is a threat on set pieces.
So John got it in to Fadlan. Set up by Alexander. Haiti back, possessing the ball, gaining the halfway line, and then switching to the speedy Maurice. Brought that down rather well, cuts it back, and the slip was costly there to Haiti. U.S. will look to counter. Initial pass from Joya, not on the mark. Wide still is Maurice. Tucks it inside, looks to get the return pass, and then cross. Out for a throw-in.
Yeah, very impressive Maurice on this left-hand side. Good movement, good in possession, but we saw Lewis Gill again lose the ball in the middle of that field and not really track back.
Dangerous ball, somewhat dangerous anyway. Inside the box. Held up there by Saint-Jean. Fadlan plays forward, gets the return, has options, including Voltaire. Ora, Maurice. Ora, doubled up on the wing. Haiti will still keep possession. Fadlan, and that pass fails. Cleared up by Stanko. U.S. in the red and white stripes. Here they come with Rodriguez. Angling in, played it across. It'll be settled by Cuevas. And a big shot, he scores. 2-0 U.S. Well, Cuevas has been their best offensive player in this first half. Small in stature, but Tab Ramos says has the most powerful shot on the team.
Well, you could see it there. And it came off a spell of possession for Haiti. Once the U.S. got it, went forward quickly. Mario Rodriguez initially could have slipped in Villarreal centrally, overhits the cross. But once it gets to Daniel Cuevas, he only has one thing in mind, sets himself up with the first touch. And that is a bullet hit. Two defenders on the line, past the goalkeeper as well. And that should settle the U.S. nerves. Already 1-0 up. That is an absolute dagger blow for Haiti. After they'd come back into the game going 1-0 down. Just look at this effort. Arrowed it into the top corner. And the bright spot for the U.S. so far strikes a very important second goal.
27th minute, Maurice down the wing. Estama. He went down. Wasn't a lot of contact there, but contact nonetheless.
Tab Ramos will be very happy his side at 2-0 up, but not happy with the way they've defended so far. They see Stanko coming across, and I don't think it was a foul.
No, it was ruled a corner. It was ruled a corner. John Estama, 21 goals last year as a high school player in the New Jersey area. Sending it in, headed out strongly by the U.S. And they will get possession with Gill, and then the legs got clipped on the far sideline, and a card's coming.
Very strong challenge. Amisi.
Cuevas was sent down.
Well, they've seen enough of Cuevas turning and going at them. Came across, doesn't make as much contact as he could have, but it looked to me like there was real intent to try clean Cuevas out on that occasion. They've identified him as the real attacking threat going forward.
First booking of the day. I saw Amisi Fadlan. I've seen his name printed 5 different ways in terms of which is his first name, which is his last name, etc.
That's the beauty of this job.
Yeah, it depends on where you get it from, whether it's CONCACAF, the Haitian Federation, U.S. Soccer.
I think whatever way you look at it, he's Haiti's number 10.
Yes, he is. That's how he was identified yesterday by the U.S. as the player to watch. Knocked away from Gill. A 2-0 USA lead. Score might be a bit misleading. And that was Joya sending it across.
I think it's easy to be overly critical that the U.S. haven't looked that great in terms of their possession so far in this game, but it is the first game of a tournament. You do have to work your way in, and you're playing against a Haiti side who are maybe underrated in terms of what we expected from them today. The U.S. are 2-0 up inside a half an hour, so for that they should take credit.
Long throw in up the wing. It's well covered. It's Manuel Navarro, head coach of Haiti. Got them this far, but it's still going to be an uphill battle for them to be one of the top 2 teams in the group.
Although it's side of 2-0 down, I think he'll be pleased at aspects of this performance so far. The U.S. have so much pace. Every time they win the ball and go forward like this, they look like they can score.
Joya got it forward. Now the long ball. Too far. Elusma makes the easy play and clears. Stanko and O'Neal. Tough that time in the back. Gill kept it on the ground. Keeper calls for it. That's Elusma before anyone else could get to it for the U.S.
We see Villarreal drifting into a central position. We talked off air before the game. He may do it. Mario Rodriguez going out onto that right-hand side.
Sanjan and Estema trying to work on that flank. Fadlan good on the dribble. Ora left it off. And U.S. will take over after that errant pass. Here's Gill. Gill and Cuevas are the goal scorers for the U.S. They're up 2-0 after 30+ minutes are gone. Opening day of this CONCACAF Under-20 tournament. The goal is to get to the Under-20 World Cup in Turkey later this summer. Offside flag is up again on Haiti. We've had a few of those in this opening half.
Yeah, slack play again in the middle of midfield from Lewis Gill, and I haven't been overly impressed with his ball retention so far. And you see that. Good call from the assistant referee. The runner had gone beyond Avantoré.
Tom Ramos used to play in this Under-20 team some 30+ years ago. Says things are much different today. Certainly in the way you prepare for a tournament. He said he prepared for Haiti like you prepare for a World Cup final. He went to watch them a couple of times, has video of them. They trained at altitude and also played 2 friendlies down here to get acclimated. Haiti looking for one here. It's well wide of Copper. U.S. trying to defend this. This is Fadlan driving it wide.
We'll settle for efforts from that distance if you're the U.S. Seem to have settled down over the last few minutes defensively, getting a better line.
Tenth game for Crop at the Under-20 level. He's the only player still on this team from 2 years ago when they failed to advance. Everyone else is different.
Experience, but not maybe the experience you would want coming into the tournament.
Kept on the ground on the wing. They continue to look for Cuevas, who appears to be mismatched with who's ever playing against him on that side.
Well, San Luis normally the one who has faced those one-on-one situations. Alex Charles has come across on a couple of occasions as well.
From distance, that's cleared away. Haiti will pick it up. Here they come. 5 defending. Flag stays down. An opportunity here for John Lee. Takes the shot low and blocked. There's a rebound. And Haiti did not draw the penalty. Try as they may have.
No, I don't think it's a penalty, but it's poor defending again from Shane O'Neill and Caleb Stanko. They should have a better understanding what Will Trapp in front. The runner just split the two central defenders and found himself in 10 or 15 yards of space. Now we see not enough contact there for a penalty, and Stanko gets away from Sherry.
Cuevas looking up. There's that powerful shot, but that time it was off target.
And Jose Villarreal wanted that one pulled back. Difficult angle for Cuevas, but can't really argue with his willingness to go for goal after you saw that second finish. Haven't seen too much of Jose Villarreal getting involved so far. For the US playing three up front, they've become very narrow at times. Cuevas a natural outlet on that left-hand side, but on the right, Rodriguez and Villarreal both seem to want to go central.
Long distance shot, wide, and it didn't seem like all that wide of Cropper.
Well, again, it's that gap in between Cuevas and Avon Torre. Long range hit. There you see, no tracking back. And Cropper had to make the dive. He thought it was on target. And only a couple of yards wide. Haiti haven't gone away after that second goal either.
Played back by Voltaire to Elusma. Gill is up there putting on some pressure. Maurice. Jean-Lee. Voltaire plays it into the middle. USA leads Haiti 2-0 in this opening game of the under-20 CONCACAF Championship. Gill and Cuevas, the goal scorers for the US. Voltaire. Left-footed pass ahead off the chest. Cut off by the US. Joya. Haiti will get it back on the wing. Fadlin was open, but Haiti couldn't find him. Kept on the ground, out wide, and another offside. Maurice has found daylight, though, on that wing this entire first half.
Well, we've seen Okwono trying to connect with his two central defenders, maybe give it a little bit more cover. There you see, and back four very narrow, and Maurice being disciplined, staying on that left-hand side, and another close call.
Cropper all the way downfield, taken back by Maurice. 17 in the blue of Haiti. And that's going to be too far. Intended for Estalma. This game being played in Puebla, approximately 7,000 feet above sea level. Knocked out by Caleb Stanko. Still Haiti's ball on the throw-in in the 37th minute. Jean-Denis Maurice got that in play. Voltaire. Ora, that's blocked. Ora, clumsy challenger, trying to win it from Gill. Cuevas down the wing. Looking, keeping it on the ground. That's off target.
And there was no one really central for Cuevas to link off there. Villarreal drifted wide.
Ball played into space. It's going to be too far for anyone in blue for Haiti.
Yes, I'm not happy with Maurice on this left-hand side, wanting him to continue the run, but I don't think that ball was ever on. The most important thing in these tournaments is getting that first victory. Setting yourself off on the right foot. And US at 2-0 up are on the way to doing that.
Anything changed for you for either team after that second goal?
I think for me, Haiti have still tried to keep possession.
This could be costly. Elusma came out and grabs it before Gill could make it 3-0. That could have been devastating and maybe game over for Haiti. 2-0 down, you'd think they still have a chance. They get one, they're right back in it. Not 3 down. Cleared out by the U.S. under some pressure there with the run made by John Lee.
And it's a poor touch from John Lee because he's in a lot of space. Could have gone forward, but the touch allowed Stanko to get back across.
John Lee led them with 3 goals in under 20 qualifying. Played across and cleared out. Rodriguez gets the U.S. up and running. Joya. Rodriguez, not a good touch there. And there's the 3 forwards again, the same spot you were talking about before.
Yeah, very narrow. Just open it out. Makes it a lot easier for the defenders to cover. Well, we have seen Rodriguez a lot more on this right-hand side. To answer your question, JP, about changes since that second goal. He set up the goal from this position. And he's come out in almost stead here, allowing Villarreal to be the central point of the attack.
Upfield comes Luis Gil. Some options there, including the speedy Cuevas, but even with his speed, he can't catch that ball.
Well, you saw again Luis Gil driving right down the center of the park, but all the players running away, no one looking to get that ball to feet and link again. Very talented players, but all very similar in the attack.
This could be a big tournament for Gil. A lot of responsibility wearing that number 10 on this team. He already stepped up, converted on the penalty kick in the early minutes of the game. Then Cuevas scored the second one for the U.S. They're up by 2, trying to take this lead at least into the locker room at halftime. '18-year-old Mario Rodriguez, who plays for Kaiserslautern, leaves it off for Joya. Trap. Torre. Nice fake, nice move by Will Trapp. Got it forward to Cuevas. In the box again, he drew that initial penalty. Cuts it back, open man, and Gil had a chance to make it 3-0. Sent it over.
Cuevas again on the service, takes his fullback on, beats him with ease. I do think, to be fair to Luis Gil, that ball just bobbled up right before he kicked it. There you see the cross come in. There you see the slight bobble up, and instead of side-footing it, it came off his shin. Got himself in the right position. Very good decision from Cuevas to pull it back, and that ball just bobbling up made it a difficult finish in the end.
Fadlin taking on a couple of U.S. players, leaving it off for John Lee. And that's given away too easily by Haiti. USA leading 2-0 here in the 42nd minute. Warner will have this throw in. Fadlin back for Haiti. Up the middle, St. John lost it there, but Haiti will keep possession. Fadlin.
I'd like to see Luis Gil go and press Fadlin when he is trying to get the ball centrally. The US are 2-0 up. Haiti shouldn't find it that easy to play the ball out from the back. Compress that bit higher, especially when you have 3 forwards in a 4-3-3. Luis Gil just tucked in behind.
'43rd minute throw in, Maurice. Estama slowed down there, and Oquano clears. U.S. back in the ball on the flank. Kept in on the wing, and then knocked out for a throw-in. Little extra off the ball from Voltaire.
I don't know whether Voltaire was slapping Villarreal on the back of the head in a way of saying well done, but definite contact here. And that was with a bit of malice as well, and credit Villarreal for staying on his feet and not going down and making the most of it. Good young professional Villarreal.
Villarreal played in 10 games last year as a sub for the LA Galaxy. Got to play, though, in some of the other competitions that they played and got more time under Bruce Arena and may get more time this year.
Yeah, I had the chance to speak with Chris Klein towards the end of last season, and He holds Jose Villarreal in high esteem, wants to bring him along the right way, and I think we've seen from the glimpses last year that he has all the talent and attributes to be a top-class player in MLS and beyond.
Knocked away from Estama. Haiti with this throw-in, late stages, first half, 44th minute. With USA up by 2. Maurice brought it down, crossed it. Unless that ball was out on that side. USA's ball. Trying to take this lead into the locker room at halftime, and then they may sort some things out as well as Haiti. Haiti has to be concerned with all the room that Cuevas has had, and the U.S. has to be concerned, I would think, about a couple of things, Keith. One is, you made mention of it, central defense tandem, and also the 3 front runners. Yeah,
I just think the spacing going forward has to be a little bit better. Who's central and who's giving us real width? Because when Cuevas is given width on that left-hand side, they've looked at threat. But on the right-hand side, it's been a little bit too narrow at times. Cuevas is undoubtedly the best player in the first 45 minutes.
And Usma put it back into play for Haiti. Anything surprise you here in the first half?
I think how comfortable Haiti have been when they've had possession and how easy they've been allowed to play out of the back. I would have thought US would have pressured a little bit higher.
Play this one over towards Maurice. Try to pass. May have passed up a shot. It's loose in the box. Appeals for a handball. 45 minutes gone in a stoppage time. US defending, and they lose it there off Mario Rodriguez.
Well, Luis Gil lost possession again, but earlier on we saw Maurice. I thought it was the right decision, looking to play the ball in beyond that back 4 on the ground again. But it was cut out. But Haiti, plenty of positives from this first 45 minutes.
Just a minute to be added on here. Estama couldn't get through. USA's ball.
Yeah, Alex Charles coming across, and big strong defender, but no match for Villarreal or Rodriguez when they get turned and going at him.
Just seconds left in this opening half, with the USA up by a pair. Penalty kick by Luis Gil, and then nice left-footed shot from Daniel Cuevas. Haiti's ball, and then we'll be done with the first half. Just beyond a minute right now of stoppage time. This could be the last kick of the first half. U.S. looking to get it. That will do it. First half in the books, with the United States leading Haiti by the score of 2-0. Keith, your thoughts on the way the first 45 played out?
Well, the most important part, halfway towards vital 3 points to start the group, but plenty of room for improvement in the U.S.'s play. I don't think they've got a hold of the ball and kept possession for long periods like we expected them to see. But having said that, you have a 2-goal cushion and a clean sheet so far. Pat Ramos will be relatively happy.
We'll see what changes these two teams make when they come out for the second half. First half highlights and plenty more straight ahead here on Fox Soccer. USA with a 2-0 lead over Haiti. Ronald Elusma challenged in the first half, beaten on the penalty kick by Luis Gil, and then on a shot by Daniel Cuevas. USA defense got tested a little bit, but they did not allow any goals in the first half. We don't see any changes for the U.S. here at the start of the second half, and nothing from Haiti as well. Second half underway. USA in the red and white stripes and the white shorts. Haiti's in blue. Looking for a goal that can get them back into this game. We'll see if either team has made any kind of adjustments here. Pushed out wide to the right flank. One was crossed, is denied. Go out for another throw-in for the U.S.
And we saw almost immediately BENJI JOYA getting on the ball, looking to be very direct and then get the ball wide. Didn't see enough of JOYA on the ball in the first half.
Gill sending it in, and that's an easy play for Elusma. Then he lost it, but it was whistled down.
Oh, the keeper very lucky, but I think in this second 45, not only the back four, but the midfield three have to be better in possession and in terms of pressing as well. Luis Gill, Will Trapp, and Benji Joya didn't get enough of the ball, didn't set a rhythm to the US attacking play, and Tab Ramos, a very accomplished player himself, will want them getting on the ball more in this second 45.
Torre up the wing, no one's headed out, away from Cuevas. USA throw in.
I do say in a 4-3-3 system, you tend to see the fullbacks go forward. We haven't seen Torre or Okuno on either side getting forward at any time in this match.
Cuevas on the left, holding it by the corner flag, the cross, but Elusma makes the easy grab in traffic and then went down. Looks for a call. Saint-Jean will get it. There's a little bit of a jersey tug. That's all. Back to live action. The cross by Joya, and Elusma's there.
Well, Joya seems to be given a license to move a little bit more freely, not as rigid. Likes to get wide, has played as a winger in his youth career. Trying to put that just in behind the back four, allow Villarreal to attack.
Haiti doesn't have to open things up that quickly here. They've already given up a couple of near chances at the start of this half. It's a long way to go. And you wouldn't like their chances if they give up that third goal.
Well, I think at 2-0 they're still in the game, because if Haiti did score the next goal, a little nerves would creep into this US squad. They know they're supposed to win, but a 2-1 wouldn't see them move as freely, I'm sure.
Throw-in coming up here. There are the available subs, including Dumi Fed, number 7, and Dugans Nazon, who plays in France. That's the Haitian bench. The USA will have some more familiar names, certainly, on their squad, with so many of their players playing professionally. We'll look at that in a moment. Here's Cuevas. It's going to be headed back to goal to Elusma. All the way upfield, well past the halfway line. Couldn't find a target.
Well, that looks to me like a foul throw, if anything.
Yeah. Not sure why the world feed decided to show us that then. Here's a quick shot taken, and there's Haiti right back into it. 2-1. And I'm not sure why Torre's holding on to the ball. Haiti's right back in the game.
It's a super hit. And we talked at halftime about the US defense having their issues in the first 45 minutes. In less than 5 minutes, they've given away.
It's Maurice.
And he's given trouble on that left-hand side.
Yep.
It's an excellent hit, a lot like Cuevas' goal in the first half. That angle in that top corner. Cropper got a hand to it. But Okuno, one-on-one, gets beaten, nutmegged. Then he's out of position. And what we didn't see was Shane O'Neill coming across quickly to cover. Central defender Stead. That is a super hit. And
So
a 2-1, they are right back in it.
Different game. We'll see now how the USA responds. That's one of the points that Tab Ramos was making. How does the USA respond in games and in game situations, especially when they face adversity? This is adversity.
And just a point on Havan Torre holding onto the ball at the end. I have no idea why the defender is getting involved in that. The team has scored, you regroup, you move on. Silly. And US in a real game now.
2-1. USA on top. That ball sails out of play. So the U.S. have given up a goal in the early stages of the second half, making life interesting.
I've said neither fullback has got forward in this 4-3-3 system. Torre not really a natural attacking fullback.
They're the available subs for the United States. If they need goals, Brandon Allen has done that at the collegiate level, certainly as a freshman.
He's more of an out-and-out striker, and then you have Dylan Serna too, a good player going forward.
This is deep. Haiti looking for another chance. Stama made the run. They look dangerous, Haiti.
I think it's safe to say Shane O'Neill and Caleb Stanko have played better games. They may point to the fact of very little understanding with Will Trapp in front of them. We haven't said Will Trapp's name on too many occasions tonight, and he's a player that should be getting on the ball.
Saint-Jean will take this corner kick. We saw potential sub up Reynald Metalou for Haiti. Off that corner. Bouncing in the box. Haiti first on it, now finally swept away. Cleared up by Stanko. Haiti are right back on it. Fadolin wanted that give and go. Saint-Jean, a teasing ball in. That could have been a tying goal, and it's tipped over. Corner kick's going to be given up. That was not played well defensively by the U.S. They were fortunate there.
That's an excellent cross, and the lack of mobility from the central defenders again. Once the ball was played in behind, they weren't quick to turn and react, and they got bailed out.
Maurice will take this corner. Haiti's most dangerous player in this game so far. Right up to the middle, missed on the leap by Voltaire. U.S. could use some possession here. Haiti's controlled things here at the start of the second half, besides scoring the goal.
We're giving it away here, but it's the one thing Haiti will have to be aware of. U.S. very quick on the counterattack, so although they're under pressure, U.S. can break quickly.
As they tried to do there, intended for Mario Rodriguez. Elusma with the distribution.
But too many times, that's the kind of ball we've seen. U.S. haven't kept any kind of possession. It hasn't been Luis Gil getting on the ball or Benji Joya getting in possession.
You wonder how they can change that, because they're two of their better players on the ball.
And they have to look for it, but the back four has to be comfortable giving possession forward as well.
Well, Trapp slides it over, sticking the leg out, but there was no call for it.
Well, that's a poor decision, because Joya definitely went down on the contact and Stez down.
Upfield, 3 on the attack in the blue of Haiti. Knocked ahead of Stama, and that's headed down towards the corner flag, and then lost out.
Back four stretched again. Torre going inside, leaving a gap. That did come from a free kick that should have been given to the U.S. Well, it was taken down.
Stanko appears to be laboring there. He's going to do a lot more defending today. Here's a quick shot from distance. It's wide of Cropper.
Well, so Mise, that long range hit. Well, Haiti getting here. They've beaten the likes of Curaçao 2-1, Trinidad 2-0. Tied with Puerto Rico. But really elevating their game so far to play against the U.S. today. That's one thing this U.S. team have to understand. When teams are coming up against them, they consider it the big game of the tournament for them. They want to knock off the Americans. They have to be on the game every single game, the U.S. squad.
Haiti with it. And a takedown there. That was Estama. No foul called on the U.S. He stays down like Joya did moments ago. USA in a battle here, still up 2-1.
Well, he got the ball, but his leg does go and make contact afterwards with Estama. That should have been a free kick as well.
Shane O'Neill was being physical, and now it's cleared by Torre. Cuevas, not a factor here in the second half, like he was in the first half, but part of that is all the possession that Haiti's had. They've had much of it here at the start of the second. Gil with a nice ball. Villarreal cutting, fakes, got it inside the box. Gil, still it, fights for it, gets it, and Elusma stopped it. Great individual effort from Gil. All for naught.
Villarreal likes to come in on that left foot. Better stuff from the U.S. First spell we've seen from them in the second half.
Still taking over. There'll be a corner kick for the U.S. Still up, but this time by a single goal.
And it's good to go through these kind of tests of adversity early on in the tournament to see how you will react. It gives Ty Ramos some idea of which players he can rely on. When you look at Luis Gil, we mentioned his experience at MLS. I'll look to him now to really get a hold of this game.
Rodriguez was coming in after that ball. Instead of Luzma, long distance throw. And that's cleared out. Stanko who knocked it out of play.
Well, John Estama absolutely furious at the ball from the goalkeeper. But there we see the skill from Gil on the turn, and the keeper should have done better.
There were 4 players who are defending against him.
How on earth they gave away a corner kick from that? But it all stems from the goalkeeper, Alusma, not holding on to the shot from Gil.
Oftentimes you hear coaches speak, and we call it coach speak, and Tab Ramos was high in his praise of Haiti yesterday. Those weren't just empty words the way we're watching Haiti play today. He scouted them, saw them on videotape as well as in person. They are for real.
Well, I mentioned beating a side like Trinidad and Tobago, who historically have a lot of good young talent at this age level. You don't qualify to this stage of a tournament by luck.
Fadolin switches the point of attack. The U.S. didn't come in there. Here's a quick shot taking its block. No whistles. Everyone was waiting for the referee.
Well, yet again in between the 2 central defenders. A huge gap for Cherie in the middle. This back four will know they've been in a game after this one. I think Tab Ramos said as well, Haiti, good movement off the ball, and we've seen that today.
St. Jean's pass, Fadolin. Nice job in the end line. Tried to play it back, and apparently that ball was out. Did his best to try to keep it in play. Well, if you're Cody Cropper, you've got to be concerned with what's going on at the back. 13 is Dukens Nazon. Plays for Lorient in France. Looks like he's ready to check into the game at some point soon.
You had mentioned earlier, JP, how a large group of this Haiti squad are based in Haiti, and sometimes you can use that to your advantage because you can have a lot more training camps, a lot more training sessions and games together, and they do seem to have a good understanding. Difficult for Tab Ramos to constantly get this squad together.
Well, last year Tab's had some 8 camps though that he's put together as Cuevas sends it across, and that's cleared away.
But a lot of different players within those camps, and sometimes the European players don't get involved, and sometimes the MLS players have club commitments. Can be difficult.
Yep. 8 camps is good if it's the same players. Quick turn, Rodriguez couldn't get through. But at least the U.S. is trying to establish some possession here. And then Torre shanks that one.
And Torre is a very good defender, very physical, very athletic, but doesn't look as comfortable when he gets in the opposition half on that left foot going forward.
All the way back into the USA end, brought down. And just inside the box would be played back. Estama drills it wide. He had an open shot.
Good holder play from John Cherie again. Estama initially with the flick. Well, Shane O'Neill and Caleb Stanko, one of them has to go and win that ball. A routine clearance. That's exactly what Cody Cropper is saying. He hasn't been happy with the way his side have played.
St. Jean has departed to be replaced by Dukens Nazon.
He's been neat and tidy in possession. St. Jean, the New York Red Bulls Academy player, but hasn't done that much going forward. I would be very surprised if Tab Ramos doesn't address the back four situation before the next game.
He's got Eric Miller, who is coming in with a bit of an injury. They didn't want to risk him today. That's one option, assuming he recovers in time for the next game. It's Haiti's ball on this free kick. We also have Juan Pablo Osegueda. Plays for Chivas Guadalajara on loan from Tigres. Up for Gil. Ball given away too easily. Edusma will hold it in goal.
We've seen little or nothing of Cuevas in this second half so far. Villarreal very quiet, as has Rodriguez, but credit Haiti for stopping the service going forward.
Okwano will have a throw in. We're going to see another substitution. That's Metalou, number number 6. We saw him up earlier.
Another player with experience of France, so
And the U.S. is going to make a change as well as the ball is played back to goal. Elusma. Ball is still in play and now finally out for a Haiti throw-in. A 2-1 USA lead. Haiti has come back here in the second half to make a game out of it. Into the box, it's Estema! Boy, had he hit that first time, it might have been 2-2.
Well, sure, he wanted to take the hit. It goes beyond him, and Torre caught out of position again. And that should be in the back of the net. Wasn't the greatest at first touch. There you see the cross. It's not dealt with. Goes through the legs, and Torre comes across to try to close it down. Makes the angle that bit more difficult. But if you're a striker, you expect to see that in the back of the net. A real let-off for the U.S.
So Metelu is going to be coming on. And he'll replace Augusmat. And for the United States, that's Mikey Lopez, a #1 draft choice this year, Sporting Kansas City. He's going to be checking in.
That's a midfielder who can get a hold of the ball in the middle of the park. And watch Mikey Lopez on several occasions. Very good player in possession. Can work both sides of the ball defensively and going forward.
Still waiting to come on, though, right in front of the fourth official. Back the other way, Ora. John Lee's cross, it's a wild one. Gets by a couple of players, including Maurice. Maurice, great moves. Still on the ball, Maurice! And it's stopped by Cropper. What a nice looking player Maurice is.
He has had his way with Okwono, Stanko and O'Neill every time he's attacked.
Foul on the just arriving Metelu.
You'd imagine the change would be for Will Trapp if it's going to be a like-for-like switch.
It's for Villarreal. Will they still play in the 4-3-3? Maybe not.
You can see Lopez going central. Maybe Benji Joya drifting out to that right-hand side.
So Lopez will come on, a couple of years at University of North Carolina.
Yeah, they're switching to a 4-4-2. You can see Lopez.
Yep.
There you see 4-4-2 and
given the signal.
I don't know whether it would be Rodriguez with Cuevas on that left-hand side. Cuevas and Joya drifting out to the right. Let's get a look and see where Luis Gil sets up in this system.
Yusma with another deep ball. This time, Haiti will run it down. Fadlin. Chipped into the box. John Lee couldn't get to it. Estema tried the bicycle kick.
Well, if anyone thinks that Tab Ramos didn't have respect for Haiti coming into this game, you've seen that he does now, because switching his system, and Lopez still trying to let everybody know what the new system is.
How difficult is it, Keith, to make that switch right there in game at this point?
We've already mentioned that you're not dealing with a squad that you have week in, week out, but you have players that aren't used to playing together, so it can be difficult. Obviously, the idea here is to get that extra man in midfield to stem the flood of attacks from Haiti.
Gill slides it over. Pushed forward by Trapp. Gill brings it down, holds it. Outside it comes. That's Torre. And a miss hit.
Well, he really is a good defender, I have to say, but when he gets in that position again, it's not something that he's used to doing. So I was a little bit surprised to see him in that left back role in a 4-3-3.
Lusma gave it right back to the U.S. Fortunate for him, Rodriguez couldn't get through. Haiti will clear. Cuevas goes for it. Estema. Fadlin. Tackled away by Lopez.
be honest, it's almost a 4-5-1 for the US, because Luis Gil is a second striker but drifting back into midfield. Lopez and Trapp protecting the back four. And then you have Rodriguez up front with Joya on the right and Cuevas on the left.
Saint-Louis pass ahead. That was blocked out by Torre. Throw in for Haiti in the 67th minute. 2-1 USA lead. Gil and Cuevas the goal scorers. Maurice for Haiti. Nice couple of moves there. Then the shot taken that was blocked. Should be a corner for Haiti.
And Lopez brought back in to give added protection to the back four of US. And we saw another long-range effort. Haiti have been the better side in the second half.
From the corner, edge of the box, headed away. It's Mario Rodriguez on the clearance. Cuevas popping up now on that right side. Looks for the help, keeps it, and then lost it to the loose mark.
Defender's done a good job of tracking and getting help and becoming the cover. So you want to see the US talked about the individual talent they've have at the disposal, but they haven't really played as a team unit in this game so far.
US looking to play this ball across if they can. In the box, good defending one-on-one. Haiti will win it. Jean Lee as well to keep it in play. The chase is on. Well, no quit in Haiti. They're coming after every ball. Cleared away by Cropper. No easy balls to win here for the US. San Luis pass. It'll go out for a Haiti throw-in. Good opening game for this CONCACAF Under-20 Championship. USA and Haiti.
If they consider Haiti one of the weak sides in this tournament, we're in for a treat, because they have played very well.
Estama in the box. Sends it up high and wide of Cropper.
But again, no real understanding from the back four. They're stretched. Every time it seems to be a one-on-one situation for the Haiti attackers. Absolutely no understanding so far between O'Neal and Stanko.
Kiesenwetter was up on that US bench. A long clearance from Cody Cropper. Metalou. Played to the right. San Luis dropping it back. The switch. Played long by Metalou. Numbers forward again for Haiti. Headed away by Torre. A Haiti throw-in.
Torre had no option to just flick that ball. He didn't know what was behind him.
Stama is popping up everywhere. Sends a dangerous ball in. Cropper looked like he lost his footing as he went to go after that ball. Goal kick for the US.
Well, he came out like he wanted to get it. Maybe at the last second he realized there was no one on that far post and decided to let it go. When Haiti, for all the possession they've had in the second half, when they do go forward, they have to be very wary, because the US, a constant threat on the counter-attack in the first half, and they can do the same here. Rodriguez still on the field, Cuevas too, Joya as well from that right-hand side.
Throwing this time for the United States on the far side of the field. The US has made just that one change. Haiti have made a couple here in the second half. Each of these teams yet to face Costa Rica in their next game. Just 3 teams in each group. 4 groups of 3. Total of 12 teams in it. Played across, one miss hit there. Usma has to get this, and he does. Lusma's given up 2 goals, but really can't be faulted on the penalty kick or the rocket from CUEVAS.
Well, there was no stopping that Cuevas hit. Did look vulnerable on the earlier effort from Lewis Gill, the close range shot.
Another throw in for the United States. Can they close it out? They're up 2-1. CUEVAS has what would be considered the game-winning goal if it ends up this way.
Well, the substitution seems to have had the desired effect for the US. Kind of slowed the game down just a tad. An extra man in midfield. Trapp and Lopez. But it's not what you would have expected last 20 minutes, the US trying to slow the game down against Haiti. You'd have expected them to be going forward looking for goals.
Haiti had some momentum going before the goal and certainly after the goal. Still a long way to go in this one. Medellou has Saint-Louis with him. It's broken up, given away, sent down the middle, intended for Rodriguez. Cuevas and Rodriguez, and even when Villarreal was in the game, not on the same page this entire game, really.
We can see Cuevas wanted Rodriguez to make that near post run, and Rodriguez caught in 2 minds about where exactly he wanted to go. All individually very talented.
Torres throw in. And Lusma came out, got one fist on it, gave it away to Gill, the shot, but it's right-handed Lusma.
Good handling that time from the goalkeeper. Strong hit from Gill. Fortunately for Lusma, positioned himself well.
Tries another one of those long kicks upfield.
A couple of players in front too, so wouldn't have seen it that easily. He's been very quick every time the ball's in his hands to try to go forward.
Rodriguez, a couple of cuts, squared it. Shot taken wide of Lusma.
And the US have started to get back on top in this one since they've switched to what I believe is a 4-5-1, despite what Lopez was saying when everybody was coming on. Well, there you can see Rodriguez, the lone front man.
Lusma. Another long distance serve upfield. Referee's letting some things go. Right sideline, the US will try to build into the box. Cuevas tackled away from him. Cuevas staying down in that collision.
That was a strong challenge. You wonder how the defender made contact with the ball without making contact with Cuevas. That's a penalty.
It could have been, for sure.
Absolutely no doubt about it. Cuevas goes down. There wasn't too many appeals from other players because they were so far away, and Cuevas was too busy rolling on the ground in agony. There was a lot of contact on that.
This will put some stoppage time on the board. And more subs are up, including Daniel Garcia. USA can still make a couple of changes if they so desire. Are the legs a concern opening game and at altitude, even though the U.S. is trained at altitude?
I think we've seen it from the body language of some of the U.S. players that, of course, you tire. And it's the adrenaline, too. You're so pumped to get into this tournament, to play that opening game. But I think we've seen Haiti tire as well over the last 10 minutes, so both sides will be going through it.
Cuevas walks, or rather limps his way off the field. Get the game restarted. One more potential sub for Haiti if they want to go there. And the U.S. will give the ball back. That was Mario Rodriguez. Another 15 minutes and stoppage time. Haiti trying to pull off an upset. And even a draw for them would be a nice upset against the U.S.
Well, they've already earned a lot of respect for their performance so far. Not just causing trouble, but trying to play football the right way.
U.S. scrambling back on defense. Ball played all the way across, and it's knocked out.
A super run going forward again. I mean, you talked about tired legs.
It's another corner.
US looked tired there. Oh, Cuevas still trying to run off the effects of what should have been a penalty.
Metalou will take the corner. It's one of 2 second-half subs for Haiti. Cropper has help at both posts. Sent across. Cropper came out, didn't get to it. Unfortunately for the U.S., there was no one in blue near that ball.
And too many bodies in there for Cropper to go in and command his area. Should have just stayed on his line. Never had any chance of getting near the ball and almost created a chance for Haiti.
Jerry John Lee. Cutting ball from the 18-year-old. Now the nice supporting run. Knocked out. It's another corner for Haiti.
A better cover from Shane O'Neill. Came across, read the situation. Does give away another corner kick. And US don't want to be holding on late on in this. They really need that third goal to kill it off.
Again, it's Metalou. Driving it across. One header. Outside the box. Haiti will have another possession on the throw-in quickly. Try to catch the USA napping. And who touched it last? Goal kick.
Well, they did fall asleep, the US.
It's a quick throw-in.
That was way too easy. Haiti missed an opportunity getting that cross in the box. And that ball come back off Rodriguez. The hint of a handball and a little bit of afters from both players.
78th minute goal kick from Cropper. One in the air by Haiti, and it'll go out. We're going to see Kiesenwetter. He's one of the 2 additional players. U.S. only announced 18 players out of the 20 that they were allowed. Left room for a couple of players to join the team, and Kiesenwetter became one of them, and he's now coming in to replace Louis Gill.
Now, Louis Gill, for me, hasn't played his best game in a US jersey. Kiesenwetter more of a natural striker. And then maybe we will see a 4-4-2. But again, we talked beforehand about how Louis Gill has progressed over the last few years at Real Salt Lake, and expect him to be one of the stars of this tournament. I don't think he lived up to his lofty standards today.
Kiesenwetter, who came in as a dual citizen of the USA and Germany, plays for Stuttgart in the 3rd division. So here's the 19th player added to the team. Dylan Cerna was the 20th.
Oh, definite foul from Cuevas there, arriving late, and player who tired in the second half. He played his part in the game, winning the penalty and scoring the 2nd goal. Haven't seen as much of him.
Probably had to do a little bit more defending here in the second half, as has everyone on the U.S. squad.
Well, in a more natural 4-5-1 or 4-4-2, he becomes a regular midfielder. Playing further away from the opposition goal.
This will be the final sub for Haiti. Dumi Fed, number 7, will replace a very good player. Maybe Estama, if he ran out of gas, you could understand it the way he's been running this entire game. But he was very dangerous.
Yeah, I've been impressed with him. A couple of chances, had that real opportunity at that far post that could have leveled things up, and I'm sure that's going through his head as he comes off the field now, but overall he can be very happy with his performance.
So that's it for the subs for Haiti. U.S. looking to cross that ball. It's cut off by Faudelin. And set up the wing. U.S. has some 10 minutes and some stoppage time. Try to hold off a Haitian team that's still looking for that 2nd goal. They've had some chances here in the second half. Cuevas. Torre. Joya gave it right back to Haiti. Metalou goes towards the right wing. That was Fed who kept it alive. Cuevas came back to help, lost it there. To be fed, loses possession. Haiti will get it right back. Nice cut from Metalou. Shaking free of his man. Finds the open man. Maurice again. It's been a handful all night for the U.S. Metalou to the outside. From distance, high and wide of Cody Cropper.
All that time, the U.S. immediately doubling up on Maurice on that left-hand side. Quite rightly so, because every time he's got it and attacked the fullback, he's got some joy. Manuel Navarro can be very happy with how his side have played.
Cropper sent this one long. He wanted Rodriguez. He'll find Cuevas instead. Cuevas just wanted to keep possession here for the U.S. Cutting ball from Lopez. Trap. Off Rodriguez. Before he could make the play, Haiti will take it over. They'll try for it all on the long ball. Long, strong run on the far flank. And off the deflection. Is that another corner?
It should be. And again, a long ball over the top of the back four. Okuono at right back, caught out. Sure, this match will be watched over and over again before the game against Costa Rica by the coaching staff for the US U-20s.
This is Metalou. To the middle, Cropper got one fist to it, but knocked it far enough away. Still gonna be a throw-in for Haiti. Played across by Fed. A bit of a push there, but it's not gonna be called. It'll be a throw-in.
Seems like US have stayed with a 4-5-1. Rodriguez still the furthest man forward, as you can see.
Maurice to the outside. Voltier. Cleared away by Trap. San Luis. Fodlin, the number 10 player, has been dropping back a little bit to try to get more of the supply of the ball. Haven't seen him as much here in the second half. Whistle blows and Haiti will lose possession.
And Torre does well. Gets himself the right defensive position as on. Trying to take him on and beat him. On that occasion, the call with Torre. There you see. Holding him off, good strength. And Azan actually fouls Torre to get back inside.
Clearance from Cropper. Referee has spotted something. 85th minute, USA still leading 2-1. Goals by Luis Gil and Daniel Cuevas. Maurice for Haiti.
It's not the second half we expected though, JP. 2-0 up. Oh, we see the US grow in this game. Costa Rica will be looking on now, knowing they have two difficult games ahead.
So Tab Ramos was hoping either for that third goal or a little bit more composure and settle it down and close it out at 2-0. Challenge made there, another U.S. player down in the box. Staying down. Fodlin has it, that's Rodriguez.
Well, there might have been contact, but it looked like Rodriguez embellished that contact as well. It's the ball, and then he made an absolute meal of it. You don't want to see that from any player. No penalty, correct call from the referee, and Rodriguez may be lucky he didn't find his way into the referee's notebook as well.
It's Alusma putting it back into play for Haiti. And tackled out. Cuevas was over there on the wing. Well, the throw-in's not from there.
I've seen 3 or 4 of those Haiti throw-ins that have looked borderline foul throws. You don't normally see that call anymore. But they definitely have an awkward way of
They're teasing the referee and maybe calling it.
But it's such an unused call nowadays from referees that I don't even think he's paying attention to how badly these throw-ins have been taken.
Another long ball attempt out on the wing. Haiti will pick it up and see what happens here as that was knocked out of play. Juan Pablo Osegueda, who was up on the subs bench for the U.S. Here's another corner for Haiti. They've had more than their share of their corners here in the second half. Yet to strike with one. Metalou has been taking them since he's come on. Cropper came out, got a piece. Was he fouled? He was.
Well, whistle went very early. I don't know if there was too much contact. We always talk about how much protection goalkeepers are giving. The U.S. won't complain about the call. Maybe led with the arm slightly, Jean Sherry, but I don't think that's a foul.
Well, now we're going to see the switch, and Osegueda will come in. So they're going to make another change. He's normally a left back, and he's coming in for a striker in Rodriguez.
I wouldn't be surprised to see Osegueda start the next game at left back. But again, it shows it's a defensive substitution.
I want to see where he plays here and who moves. If he goes in at left back, then Torre moves.
It looks like Cuevas has gone up top, so I was playing with two left backs on this left-hand side. Osegueda in front of Torre, but it allows Torre to go in to his more natural role as a central defender. It definitely means more people behind the ball for the US.
That was off San Luis. Trapped from Lopez. Up on that right flank, a bit too far, but maybe not. It's controlled by Kisenweta. Tries to make a strong run. He's got the fresh legs, and he'll earn the U.S. a throw-in the 89th minute.
Well, he's taking a position on that right-hand side, and we saw a couple of minutes ago doing his defensive work. That's the first time I've really seen him get the opportunity to go forward, and chance for the U.S. to waste time late on. Yes, that's what the U.S. are having to do in the last few minutes here.
They're not going to get style points. They're going to get a yellow card. Not style points, but as you said before, the object is to win, and if they get the 3 points out of this, they'll take it.
After recent failures in other tournaments, whether it be the Olympics or this CONCACAF U-20s as well, Tab Ramos will say, look, the object is to make sure we get there. They want to qualify for the World Cup. And this, if it stays the same way, it would be big 3 points towards making that happen.
Lopez got it forward. The advantage call here as the ball is played across and an opportunity is wasted.
I think the U.S. would have preferred getting that free kick. A very dangerous position.
Kisenweta shouldn't be surprised. That's a yellow card in Germany too. Time wasting. Maybe especially in Germany. So does Haiti have another chance at it? We'll see. Stoppage time. Should be at least a few minutes because of the subs and then an injury or two. We're going to see another card. Move for encroachment on Lopez.
We saw in Olympic qualifying some late twists and turns. Will we see the same here?
Headed up the middle. U.S. has to win that ball and move it, and they do. We're in stoppage time. 3 minutes, that's all. So it seems like they've just accounted for the subs and no other time for injury. The U.S. would be pleased that it's only 3 minutes. Not so much for Haiti.
You know, just waiting for that spell in the second half when the U.S. would take control, get a grip of this game, and it never really happened.
Lopez had the keeper away, but you don't want to lose possession like that. Haiti still has about 2.5 minutes to try to get one. And then move it up slowly. Out wide. Maurice running like the game just started. The cross there, the header. The opportunity was there, certainly. But it goes wide of Cropper.
Well, Cuevas was dangerous in the first half, out wide left for the US, and Maurice equally as impressive in this second half for Haiti. Gets the cross in. And again, the two central defenders left wanting.
Cropper now will put it back into play, and he'll take his time with this. Just about halfway done with stoppage time. Little tug there. Played wide by Fadolin. Another long ball from Haiti. You've got to keep possession. Can't give it up there. They'll have a throw in. And better than a minute left to try for an equalizing goal. Fadolin. Pass needed to be finer. Cuevas blocked. He fights for it, stays with it, and draws the foul. That was well done by Cuevas. And that might have ended it for Haiti. And a yellow card just issued to Charles Alexander.
Well, he's a smaller player in stature, Cuevas, but not in heart, not in desire. Strong, got a low center of gravity, gets himself in good position. He's taking a beating in this second half.
He never gave up on that ball. And that could have been it for a very game Haiti squad. Free kick, US. Played long and then knotted down. All right, Haiti have seconds left in this one. It's not going to be their ball, though. And the US could and should end it here. Torre got it in quickly. That's all you need to do. Keep it near the corner flag. The US did lose possession there. It's a long way upfield, though. We're beyond 3 minutes of stoppage time. The referee has looked at the watch, and now he is called in. Not an easy one, Keith, but 3 points for the US.
The most important thing when you open a tournament is to get the victory. That's what the US have done, but plenty more questions than answers for Tab Ramos after this performance.